Your person wants to prove to you that they have changed and are now willing to take risks for you. Their heart aches in your absence, and they deeply regret the way they hurt and ignored you when all you did was shower them with love, affection, and undivided attention. They now see how much effort, patience, and care you put into the connection, and they feel ashamed for not appreciating it when they had the chance. There is a deep sense of guilt within them, weighing heavily on their heart because they know they took your love for granted. They didn't realize your worth when you were right in front of them, and now they are consumed with regret, wondering if they have lost you forever. The truth is, your person was intimidated by you. Your energy, confidence, and grace made them feel unworthy of your love. They saw you as someone extraordinary, someone with a presence so powerful that they constantly questioned whether they were enough for you. Deep down, they feared that no matter what they did, you would eventually find someone better, someone more capable of meeting your needs, someone who wouldn't struggle with insecurity the way they did. Because of this fear, they held back, choosing to suppress their emotions rather than allow themselves to be vulnerable with you. Instead of embracing the love you were offering, they built walls around their heart, believing that it would protect them from the pain of losing you. Ironically, this very act of self-preservation became the reason they lost you in the first place. As time passed, you decided to stop chasing them. You realized that your happiness shouldn't depend on someone who didn't recognize your worth. Instead of waiting for them to change, you turned inward, choosing to focus on yourself, your healing, and your personal growth. You found joy in your own company, rediscovered your passions, and learned to love yourself in ways you had once hoped they would. This shift in energy did not go unnoticed. Your person saw the transformation in you, how you carried yourself with grace and confidence, how you no longer waited for their validation, and how you seemed happier without them. This scared them more than anything. Now, they are watching you from a distance, keeping an eye on everything you do. Whether it's through social media, mutual friends, or subtle ways that you may not even notice, they are trying to stay connected to your life. They can't bear the thought of you cutting them off completely, and the idea of you moving on without them is something they never prepared for. The realization that you are no longer chasing them has shaken them to their core. Your person is in shock. They always believed that you would fight for them no matter what, that you would hold on even when they pushed you away. But now, they see you walking away with peace and without resentment, and it terrifies them. They expected anger, pain, and outbursts, but instead, you chose silence. And in that silence, they found the greatest lesson of all, your strength. You are not someone who begs for love. You are someone who knows their worth, and that realization has hit them harder than anything else. Now, they are determined to do whatever it takes to win you back. They don't want to be just a memory in your past, they want a second chance, an opportunity to prove that they have changed. They want to show you that they are no longer the person who ran away from their feelings. They are ready to be vulnerable, to take risks, and to give you the love you always deserved. But the question is, will you take them back? No matter where they go or what they do, they cannot forget you. You are irreplaceable. You taught them the true meaning of love, patience, and spirituality. You showed them what it means to care for someone unconditionally, and in doing so, you also humbled them. They now understand that love is not about playing it safe or running away from emotions, it's about showing up, being present, and choosing each other every single day. Whether or not you choose to let them back into your life, one thing is certain, they will never find another you. They will carry the lessons you taught them for the rest of their life, and no matter how much time passes, they will always remember the love you gave so freely. You were the light they didn't appreciate when they had it, and now they are left in the darkness, hoping for a chance to find their way back to you. Ever since I met you, my thoughts have been consumed by dreams of the life I want to build with you. Day and night, I find myself lost in visions of us, of the love we share, the laughter, the adventures, and the quiet moments of simply being together. You have become my safe space, the one person who understands me in ways no one else ever could. From the moment our souls connected, I knew you were special, but over time, I realized something even deeper. You are the one my heart has been searching for all along. Please never doubt yourself. You are perfect in my eyes, not just in the way you look, but in the way you love, in the kindness you show, in the depth of your heart. I have never met anyone as beautiful as you, not only outwardly but in spirit and soul. You bring warmth and light into my life in ways I never knew were possible. Even in my darkest moments, the thought of you keeps me going. The love I hold for you burns deep within my soul, and no matter what happens, no force in this world can ever destroy the bond we share. I have already recognized what my heart has been telling me all along: you are my soulmate. But there are obstacles I need to overcome before I can truly be with you the way I want to be. I have certain karmic obligations that I must fulfill, lessons I need to complete, and personal battles I need to fight before I can finally return to you. I refuse to bring you into a life filled with unresolved issues, and I don't want you to suffer because of my unfinished past. You deserve the best, and that is exactly what I am working toward. I am making all these changes in my life not just for me, but for us. I don't want to bring chaos into your life, and I don't want my burdens to weigh you down. You are too precious to me for that. Every step I take now is with the hope of creating a better future for us, one where we can finally be together without the shadows of the past following us. It is painful being away from you, but I know in my heart that this temporary distance is necessary. I am not walking away from our love, I am walking toward a better version of myself so that I can be the partner you truly deserve. When I first walked away, I thought I could adjust to not having you in my life. I tried to convince myself that I could move forward, that the emptiness I felt would eventually fade. But I was wrong. Every single day without you has been unbearable. There is a deep void in my heart that nothing else can fill. I miss you in ways that words cannot express. I miss your voice, your laughter, the way your eyes light up when you talk about something you love. I miss the way you understand me, even when I struggle to find the right words. I miss the comfort of your presence, the way just knowing you are there makes everything feel right in the world. Ever since we separated, fear has taken root in my heart. I am afraid that you will move on, that you will find someone else to fill the space I left behind. I wouldn't blame you if you did. You deserve happiness, and if I am not there to give it to you, I know someone else eventually will. But the thought of losing you forever is something I cannot bear. I wake up each morning hoping that somehow, some way, you still think of me the way I think of you. I wonder if you miss me too, if there's even the smallest part of your heart that still holds on to what we had. To be honest, I am desperate to hear from you. I long to know how you feel, what you are thinking, and if there is still a place for me in your heart. I want to know if you still believe in us, if you still see a future where we can be together. Every day, I battle with the urge to reach out, to send you a message, to hear your voice one more time. But at the same time, I am scared of what your answer might be, scared that I might be too late. Even with all my fears, one thing remains certain: I love you. I love you with every part of my being, with every breath I take, with every beat of my heart. No amount of time or distance can change that. My love for you is unwavering, and no matter where life takes us, you will always have a place in my heart. If you still feel even a fraction of what we once had, please let me know. No matter what the answer is, I just need to hear it from you. Even if you have moved on, even if you no longer see me the same way, I need to know the truth. But if there is still a chance, no matter how small, I will do everything in my power to prove to you that this love is worth fighting for. Until then, I will keep holding on to hope, and I will keep working on myself, not just for me, but for us. Because you are, and always will be, the love of my life. When you and your partner are in perfect alignment, nothing can stand in the way of your shared spiritual awakening. It is a force so powerful that it transforms everything you once knew about love, connection, and destiny. This awakening is not just about attraction or chemistry, it is about something much deeper, an unshakable bond that defies logic and explanation. As this process unfolds, an intense longing for each other takes hold, pulling you both toward an undeniable truth: your souls are intricately connected, and your union is meant to catalyze profound personal and spiritual growth. At first, this connection may feel almost overwhelming. You find yourself drawn to this person in ways that go beyond the physical or emotional. It is as if the universe itself is conspiring to bring you together. The more you interact, the stronger this pull becomes, making you realize that what you are experiencing is not just an ordinary relationship. It is something sacred, something divine. The growth that occurs on a soul level is undeniable, and you start to recognize that you are not separate individuals but rather two aspects of the same energy, destined to walk this path together. This realization brings an incredible sense of certainty. Never before have you felt so sure about anything as you do about this person. It is not just love, it is recognition. A deep knowing settles within you, affirming that your souls have been intertwined long before this lifetime, and perhaps long before time itself. It is a love that transcends the physical realm, rooted in the very essence of your being. No matter how much the mind may try to rationalize or dismiss it, the heart knows the truth: this is a connection that cannot be severed. However, the journey of twin flames is not without its challenges. The very intensity of this bond can sometimes become overwhelming, leading to moments of confusion, doubt, and fear. When things get complicated, it is natural to try and suppress or ignore the signs that the universe keeps placing before you. You may question whether what you feel is real, or whether it is simply an illusion created by wishful thinking. But deep down, your intuition always brings you back to the same answer: this person is the one you are meant to be with. Despite this knowing, there may still be obstacles preventing you from coming together fully. Perhaps there are external circumstances, distance, timing, unresolved past wounds, that create barriers between you. Or maybe there are internal struggles, fear of vulnerability, resistance to change, or a need for further personal growth, that hold you back. These hurdles can be frustrating, making you feel as though you are stuck in an endless cycle of wanting and waiting. You both feel the urge to reach out, to send a message, to make a call, yet something stops you. It is not because you do not care, but because there is still work to be done. The twin flame journey is not just about romance, it is about transformation. It is about healing wounds, facing fears, and evolving into the highest version of yourselves. Until these lessons are learned, the universe may continue to keep you apart, not as a punishment, but as a way to ensure that when you do come together, it is in the most authentic and fulfilling way possible. There may be periods of separation, moments where it feels like you have lost each other completely. These times can be painful, filled with longing and uncertainty. But they are not meant to break you, they are meant to strengthen you. Every challenge, every trial, every moment of doubt serves a greater purpose: to prepare you for the union that awaits. During these times, it is essential to trust the process, to have faith that everything is unfolding as it should. The twin flame journey is a divine orchestration, one that operates beyond the limitations of time and space. The longing you feel is not in vain. It is a call to grow, to heal, and to step into your true power. It is a reminder that love, true, soul-deep love, is not about possession or control, but about expansion and enlightenment. When the time is right, when both of you have done the necessary inner work, the universe will align in such a way that nothing will stand between you. The reunion will happen not because you forced it, but because you are both finally ready for it. Until then, the best thing you can do is continue your journey of self-discovery. Focus on your growth, on your healing, on becoming the best version of yourself. Know that your twin flame is doing the same, even if it does not always seem that way. Trust that the love you share is strong enough to withstand any distance, any challenge, any test. And most importantly, trust that when you do come together, it will be in a way that is more beautiful, more powerful, and more meaningful than you ever imagined. This channeling resonates deeply with those who are experiencing a twin flame connection. It serves as a reminder that the journey may not always be easy, but it is always worth it. The love you share is not just any love, it is a love that is destined, a love that is eternal, a love that is written in the stars.